What's up, guys? Well, here's the deal. So, you guys seen the bagging system that I built for the Skag. And it just has a regular boot off the side. I showed you guys that if you look back to that video. No turbine off the side. And I looked them up, and they go anywhere from like $489. I've seen them all the way up to like $2,000. They're pretty expensive. So I was just screwing around on Craigslist on Sunday looking for random stuff, and I came across this. Let me show you. So this here is a Fastback system. This thing is heavy as hell, and you can see it there, Fastback. And it works great. It's in really good shape. It's got, scratches from use and a little bit of surface rust, no big deal, but the pulleys all spin free, the turbine spins free, everything's good, the bearing's good in there. And the guy only wanted $125 for it. I had to drive all the way out to Rochester to get it this morning. It was like an hour and a half it took me to get there. But for $125, how the hell do you beat that? I didn't have nothing else going on this morning. It was worth the hour and a half drive. So I was thinking I'd probably use it on the Skag, but I'm not sure. It's a hell of a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. This thing is really heavy. I took my buddy with me who has a landscape company as well, and he's got one on his Ferris zero turn with a 52-inch deck. It's exactly the same. Yeah. So he told me, he goes, that thing's going to be a lot heavier than you think. He goes, but for $125, if you don't buy it, I am. So he rode out there with me, and the guy we met with that owns a landscape company out there, he's got a huge company. He's got a lot of trucks, a lot of equipment. He's selling tons and tons of stuff. He's got an F550 with a 7.3 diesel in it with only 102,000 miles. It's a dump truck. And it needs work. It definitely needs some work, but it's really not a bad deal for what he told us he'd sell to us for. He has a ton of the military K5 Blazers. All have like 20,000 miles on them. All diesel. Those things are tanks. Some of them are rotted out, but some of them are in really good shape. He's selling all of those. Yeah, we were just pretty much looking around. We were like, what else you got for sale? He goes, point something out, make me an offer. He's not closing down or nothing. I think he's just upgrading everything. But he's got a lot of stuff. I can't remember, Bowman's or something. I don't know. I have his business card in my truck. But really, really nice guy. His name was Steve. Really cool guy. So we're going to be going back out there maybe. I think my buddy's going to buy that dump truck off him. Plus he has the pull behind leaf vac system. It has a blown motor on it, but the rest of the unit is in excellent shape, and he said he'd sell it to us for $300. I told my buddy, go for $300, I'll buy a $700 engine, throw it on there, strip it down, paint it. I'll turn around and sell the thing for $3,000. And I'll get $3,000 out of it all day in my area. But I think my buddy wants it. He wants to keep it and use it, so he's probably going to try to make the guy a deal on the dump truck and the leaf vac system. But anyway, that's what I did this morning, and I haven't made a video in a couple days. What I did the other day was I told you guys I was selling that Husqvarna I bought this year. It was 2016. Okay, so I bought it last season. I bought it in July. It's not a bad mower. It really is a good mower, and it's got a commercial deck on it with lifetime warranty. There's the model Z248F. It's got the commercial fabricated deck on it with lifetime warranty. I put a chute blocker on the side. It has the commercial Vanguard 23 horse motor. It's not a bad zero turn. It's pretty cool for sure. It's just not practical for my needs. And so I put it on Craigslist. I'll give you the lowdown. Brand new, I spent $3,500 on it. It has the regular blades plus a set of gator blades. I paid $60 for the gator blades. It has a chute blocker, which was $289. I put that on it. Excuse me. The tires are almost brand new still. Plus, I have another brand new set of rear tires that I bought for it. And it just hit 199.7 hours. but it's a 48-inch cut. It's really, like I said, it's really a great mower. It's nice, but it's just not practical for my needs. So with what I paid for it and everything I have into it, it's up around like $4,000 is what it's worth. But I put it on Craigslist for $3,000 or best offer. I would rather trade it. I'm really wanting a 32 or 36-inch standard would be my preference by far. But I would take a walk behind. It has to be hydro. I don't mess with belt drives anymore. I stopped that a long time ago. But yeah, so I have it on Craigslist, and I got a ton of pictures on there of it, and I'm kind of hoping somebody either makes me an offer on it soon, or somebody has what I'm looking for and is willing to trade me. So we'll see what's going on. Not really doing much today. You guys have seen in my other videos, my 30-gallon fuel cell I have in my enclosed trailer. It has a little nipple that sticks out of the top of the rotary pump, and then the hose is connected to that, the 8-foot hose that goes down to whatever I'm fueling. But that nipple comes straight out of the top of the pump, so you have to hold the hose right there and crank the rotator at the same time to keep the hose from kinking over. So what I've done is I've got some pipe from a buddy of mine, actually the buddy that went for that ride with me today. I got some pipe, and I'm going to screw that in there and let it elbow over, and so then that way the hose is just coming at an angle, so I won't have to hold the hose while I'm doing it. So I think I'm probably going to mess with that today. And I got the side door on that enclosed trailer has no handle on the outside of the door, which I thought was kind of weird, but in the rear door, the ramp door comes down. It only has the handle to pull the ramp down on the passenger side of the ramp door. I don't know why there's not one on both sides. So what I did was I went online to an RV store, actually off of eBay, and I ordered a 2-pack. These are the exact handles that's on there. I got a 2-pack for like $9 free shipping, so those came in. So I'm going to put a second handle on the other side of that ramp door, and I'm going to put one on the side door. But I think that's probably all I'm going to screw with today. We'll see what happens. But it's like 43 degrees out today. They say it's the last warm day for about 4 to 5 days. We're supposed to go into a cold spell. They said the coldest weather we've had this winter. I think today is Tuesday. I think they said Sunday is supposed to be a high of 2 degrees. So I don't know. But they say after that 4 or 5 days, our temperatures are supposed to go right back up. We'll see what happens. I hope so. I am so ready for spring. I've been seeing dead skunks all over on the roads, and that's always a sure sign that spring is here, or right around the corner you start seeing dead skunks everywhere. I don't know why that is. I don't pretend to know, but so if that's the case, hopefully spring really is almost here. That's about it. Just a little update for you guys, and I wanted to show you that Fastback system real quick, and show you how cheap I got it. And like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to use it on the Skag. I think it might be a little too much weight for that 48-inch deck. I could just counterweight the deck on the other side. It's not a big deal. I just don't know if I want to. I like the way I built the bagging system on there, and I think it'll do just fine, especially with the 8-inch tubing that I ran. I think it'll have no problems. But I don't do a whole ton of bagging anyway, so I may just leave it to that. I have been thinking about selling another one of my zero turns and buying one mower that is either like a 52 or a 61-inch deck. Just for some of the bigger properties I decided to keep. I just haven't decided if I'm going to. And if I do go that route, then I would probably use this Fast Track on one of those with the bigger decks, a bigger mower. I haven't decided. I think I might overall, if I don't sell this Husqvarna, I might just take that Husqvarna and that X-Mark that I just put the new engine on. I think I might take both of those mowers to my dealer where I bought the Skag last year and trade those both in on a 36-inch V-Ride. That's definitely been on my mind, and I'm seriously contemplating that. I don't know. I might just do it. We'll see. It probably all depends. I don't know if they try to stick it in my ass at the dealer. You know, I might just take a leak in their parking lot and walk away. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they're going to make me a good offer and things seem like they would work out doing it that way, then I might just do that, because I don't know. It could be a good deal. I could definitely benefit more right now from having a 36-inch V-ride than these 2 extra 48-inch zero turns. I have 3 48-inch zero turns, and then I have the 48-inch Ferris. So I think I'd be just fine with my brand new Skag 48 with the Ferris 48, and then dumping off these other 2 zero turns and getting that 36 that I really need. It may just make more sense. I'm down to, you know, like you guys have seen my videos, I'm going solo this year, so I really don't have a need for a 48-inch walk behind and 3 48-inch zero turns. I really don't need all those. If I ever do decide to go back to employees, I can always make that move later, but right now they just take up a lot of space and I don't need them. So I'm thinking that that's something I might do. I don't know. I'm gonna send an email to the salesman I deal with out there, and I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna see what we can work out. See what kind of deal he can make me, and we will go from there. But I'll keep you guys updated. All right, I'm out.